nationalists are thanking the police for keeping the two sides separate. It's been a long-time white nationalist gripe that it's been a long-time white nationalist gripe that the police, quote, are not doing their jobs when they don't separate the two sides and make them play nice. We saw things like that happen in Berkeley in April and May when the police kind of took a backseat role in keeping sides separate, although that was not an outright white nationalist rally. It was a bit different. In Charlottesville, we saw police kind of take a backseat role and let both sides kind of duke it out, which obviously ended in a fair amount of violence. Even though there was a state of emergency declared. And so people on the white nationalist side say they do not, organizers of this rally have told me that they don't really trust law enforcement to, quote, do their jobs, which they see as keeping both sides separate, which is kind of goes on a police department by police department basis. In Gainesville, we saw, I heard one figure quoted from a city official as 1,200 police officers came and a state of emergency declared when Richard Spencer, noted white nationalist, founder of altright.com, came to town. We're hearing white nationalists now say Europe is calling. Many of them believe that many of them believe that they are not racist organizations. Many of them believe that they are not racist organizations, rather that they are protecting a, quote, European, Caucasian, white heritage. They disagree with the label of hate group because they say they merely love their own people, as opposed to actively campaigning against others. It's a bit of a disingenuous characterization because the Nationalist Front, which is the group, the alliance of group that's here, believes in a whites-only United States, and which would therefore come about by an ethnic cleansing, whether that's a mass deportation or a genocide. So the white nationalist groups are here ostensibly to draw more attention. What organizers told me is that they're hoping to draw more attention to the shooting in Antioch, Tennessee, at the I believe it was the Emmanuel Samson Church, where a 25-year-old Sudanese man shot and killed one woman, and the white nationalists say that the media did not pay adequate attention to it. It's a long-time characteristic of conservative media as well as far right-wing media to highlight crimes committed by immigrants. In some cases, to stoke racial tension, although not always. And so they're hoping to draw attention to that, as well as to refugee resettlement in Tennessee. There are quite a few Somali refugees in Shelbyville who work at the Tyson chicken plant nearby. So now we're going to take a look at anti-racist counter-protesters singing.
you on the other side of the street, rather than trying to drown our message out, should be listening, because there are actually many areas that we have common interests. Those of you who are focused too much on the racial aspect of our program and not so much about what a national socialist administration will actually do in America.
What the hell? Police are entering the white nationalist side for something. They've taken a young man out of the area. Unclear what they're arresting him for, but anti-racist counter demonstrators are cheering. It looks like the white nationalists are saying that's one of yours. As I said before, police are maintaining a heavy presence and obviously strictly policing any
We appreciate the job that they do. They put their lives on the line every single day. And remember, blue lives matter also. What is often not talked about is the work that we do towards raising.
It looks. I see one police officer who's kind of messing with what looks like some sort of telescoping implement. It looks like the thing that the protester who was arrested dropped. It's unclear. It's unclear if he was taken in for having a banned item. I'm going to move through the counter demonstrator crowd to see if we can get a better view of things that are going on.
But those of you on that side, you want your freebies? The National Socialist Movement will be the first political party in America to stand up on behalf of the working class in America and say, yes, we want universal health care. We want it. All legal citizens should have health care. And with our plan, and this is detailed on our website, nsm88.org, go look at it. Under our health care plan, there will be no co-pays.
It sounds like the speaker on the white nationalist side is talking about a healthcare plan. He's saying their healthcare plan. He's talking as if like he's going to run on a healthcare plan. It's unclear. He says under our plan there will be no co-pays. Our legal citizens are our most precious commodity. It's unclear like why. It's unclear like what goal it serves. I guess to me, what goal it serves for a white nationalist group to have a healthcare platform.
Our jobs creation platform, we
Now he's having a job creation platform.
Okay, now he's talking about a job creation platform, and protesters are chanting, "Go home." Protesters are doing their best to drown.
Quality of your peoples and go back to Europe. And yet Europe doesn't want your kind anymore. You prove to be genocidal, homicidal maniacs. Start thinking outside the box.
All right, we are back live after going through the first checkpoint, which took forever on the white nationalist side. There's then a secondary checkpoint you see right here where they checked everyone's stuff and frisked everyone and metal detected. Again, about 200 yards. You see there's the first checkpoint, there's the second checkpoint.
That's right.
And then the nationalists, they're still about 30 or 40 of them going through the first checkpoint there, and they're walking this way, and here's where the White Lives Matter rally is. And you can see on the opposite side of the street, that's where they have penned in the counter-protesters who also went through similar checkpoints on their side. And you saw, if you were watching my stream earlier, I was actually at the checkpoint on the Nazi side here, and we walked all the way around town, all the way around the Goodwill right there, all the way behind it, back over there, and then there's a checkpoint way back there to get into the counter-protest area right here. So they've got two freedom cages. They've got the counter-protest freedom cage, which you had to get in from the other side of the downtown. And this side, you had to go through at least two checkpoints. I'm not sure if they had two checkpoints or just one on the other side, but two checkpoints here. They are allowing the people on the nationalist side. Here comes Matthew Heimbach, the traditionalist worker parties who don't even hide the fact that they're Nazis. 100% socialist, 100% nationalist. National Socialists, that was the Nazi party. And I mean, what socialism means to them is not the same word that it means to the rest of us right now. So but it is what it is. They're calling themselves 100% nationalist, 100% socialist. That's the traditional workers' party. Not even hiding the fact that they want to be Nazis. All right, we're going to go through a walk through the crowd here. So the sound system you hear, that's from the counter-protest side.
I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to get every single person.
I like the people hate the uniforms.
This is sad. Those shirts are kind of sad. You know, you came to a rally and you should have brought a sound system.
Chanting, "Commie scum, your time will come."
You're such losers that you rendered a style of facial hair